Well, the company I work for is called Media Prima. It's the largest integrated media company in Malaysia. And I do two things. I look at business development for the group, and I also look at operations for our 4 television stations. When I did the fellowship, I did something completely different. I was working for the government at the time. So a lot of the appointments and a lot of the program that was put together had to do with government. It had to do with, because I was head of communications for the Prime Minister's office when I went for the fellowship. So a lot of it had to do with government, a lot of it had to do with the way that government policy is communicated to the public. But at the same time, I also managed to fit in a couple of things of personal interest, because I come from a finance background. I was a banker before, so I did a couple of things related to venture capital and things like that. So it was a bit of a mixed bag for me. I think that my experience from the fellowship is probably more. The benefits that I've derived, I think, are probably more personal than professional. Professionally, of course, it helps. I think if there are certain things that you need to do, and you need to take a couple of shortcuts, as it were, it always helps to have a personal relationship with the person from on the other side of the table. And I know it's one of the benefits of being a fellow, is because there's a huge network of fellows around the world in different fields and in different disciplines. But I think for me, the biggest benefit that I think that I've derived is personal development. I think going on the fellowship opened my eyes, first of all, to possibilities. I think possibilities for personal growth. But also, I think it inducted me into a fellowship, a brotherhood and a sisterhood of people who come from a variety of different backgrounds, who involve themselves in a variety of different disciplines, but are like-minded enough and have enough in common to be able to establish a connection. And I think that's something that's very, very rare. I'm the secretary for the association, and I think I'm quite fortunate in that we have I think 31 surviving fellows. Some of the fellows have passed on, but we have 31 surviving fellows, and a number of them are active in the activities that we have. So I think at any given time we probably have between a third to a half of fellows who actively involve themselves in things that we do, which is quite good, I think, as things go. Yes, one of them's here. I actually shared a ride with him to the airport, coincidentally. But yes, we are in touch. We do visit each other from time to time when we're in each other's countries, so it's a nice thing. This is something which might appear trivial, but I think to me it's one of the memories that I took away, is that I had a day in during the fellowship where I started off with a couple of professional meetings, but I also had time to hop on a train, walk around the city, and catch a baseball game at night, all in the space of, I think, 18 hours, which is I think the point of that I was making earlier about how it enriches one personally, is that it basically, I suppose the fellowship opens your eyes to the fact that life can be so much richer than it is. And I think it gives you the confidence that you possess the tools to enrich yourself. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've taken away from the fellowship.